Hey guys, Colorado International Continental Divide Route started last week up there at Medicine Bow National Forest, crossing the border into Colorado and heading south towards Steamboat Springs. And after I continued on the trail there in the blue line, I got to the point where I pulled off the side of the road and there was a gate. There was rain up in the mountains there, and I decided to stay south on the road. So at this missed trail, I decided to bypass. The route took me quite a few miles to the east, and I wanted to go south. So I continued on the 40 and eventually worked my way over to Silverthorne. Back on the trail there at Silverthorne after I got rained out the previous day on the 9. And so I jumped back on the trail there and continued south through Breckenridge. And you guys seen that place. It's just what a beautiful town. So heading south out of Breckenridge, I followed the trail. This is a beautiful ride through here. You've seen that in the video, crossing over this mountain range. And ended up coming down into Como, Colorado. And that's where we're going to start the video today. So this is Como. We got to drive through here. This is too interesting to pass up. I do like the blue trim. Oh, and I'm serious. I do like it. It matches the lid of the propane tank. Wow. That's my kind of place. This is most interesting. Railroad in front through here. Ah, this is cool. The Como Depot. Wow, this is nice. Maybe that's like a hotel. Imagine in the old days. I mean, that's crazy. Look at that yellow house. I do like it, man. I like what they did out here. This has to be like an old motel. Let's go see more. Telegraph. Man, I'm gonna have to look up some history of this place. Yep, that's my kind of place. That's where I'd be living. Oh, wait a minute. Too many choices here. I like them all. Octagon room up there. Well, this is out of place, man. You gotta tear this thing down. This don't belong here. But I do like the houses. I mean, people live here, obviously, and they got. I like the pastels. You know, it's really kind of cool. Enough sightseeing. Let's hit the trail. Oh, cool, man! They even got a yellow porta-john. I mean. You guys want to stop and use the porta-john? Any of you guys got to use the john? Oh, another nice house. Well, there it is. Go ahead. Oh, look, there's a couple of them blowing over. Hey, they got a porta-john for two. Yeah. Oh boy. Nothing like sharing the john with your best friend. Oh man. Only in Colorado. After Como, I headed south, and that was raining off and on for a while, but eventually it nailed me, and I got just drenched on some heavy rain. But I made it to Poncha Springs, and that's where I had my lunch. There's people actually will watch a YouTube video of somebody eating. It's the stupidest thing. And what they do is they put the microphone right up next to their mouth. They don't say anything. They just eat. And people sit there and watch this stuff. Whatever it takes to get viewers, right? I'm in Poncha Springs. And my voice is a little bit better, not much. Let's see. Kind of a no-frills trip here. Had a few nice things, nice rides. The weather's just messed it up. Of course, everybody keeps telling me how nice it was a few days ago. It's been nice. They say the weather's been sunny, perfect. Just for the last 2 or 3 days, it's been cloudy and rainy. It's like, it's all in the timing, right? Sometimes I've got good timing, sometimes I don't, but that's the way it is with all of us. Oh, I started to do this. See what's going on. We are going to hit the trail again. I missed a lot. I regret it, but what do? You know, it leaves it for another day. I think this is probably going to be a great route. Anybody that takes it, I recommend it. It's just the weather is bad for me, but on nice weather conditions, I think there's so much to see and do here. I mean, I might do it again someday. Make sure I get some decent weather. But looks like I gotta figure which way I'm gonna go. I have no choice. I'm gonna get back on the trail. I had to get off for a while. Hey, see that? That belongs to me. Guys, go get your own cheeseburger. Okay, I'm up here. Now, it quit raining just north of Salida. It's dried out now. So I'm gonna go down. Oh, hey man, sorry. I don't know what road this is. Looks like I'm gonna be on a highway. Oh, you're kidding. 285. Now, I did Kevin's Transamerica Trail, and it takes you kind of northern a little bit, which I think that's what this is. And it goes up through the mountains, and this is beautiful. I've taken Sam's in 2021, and I took Marshall Pass on Sam's. It's a little bit lower. I think Kevin's is up in the mountains. Sam's is just a couple of miles lower, and you go through some rock hopping, and it's a little bit more technical. But I'm thinking if I got this right. So, if that made any sense to you guys, Marshall Pass has 2 routes, and one's up a little bit higher in elevation. They're not far from each other though. And the lower route, which is Sam's, it goes through a little more technical, some rock hopping. You get down by Lake City, I dive south. I don't go into Lake City, I dive south on the Continental Divide and continue that way. So we'll get down that way today, we'll see. But I'm gonna enjoy my food, and you know, it looks like I could be good the rest of the day. I don't know, getting higher elevation, you know, it's hard to say. I'm kind of heading that way. You can see anything. It's cloudy up there, so I don't know. I'm gonna look up the weather app, but anyways, I'm gonna finish my food. I'll see you guys later. So after lunch, I attempted at Mears Junction to go up into the mountains that way, but rain turned me around. It was raining quite heavy, so I got on the 295 south, stopped at the cemetery. I made it down through Sawachi, and I attempted to go back into the mountains again, but the rain turned me around. Well, it looks like I'm finally leaving the rain. I missed a lot. I feel bad about it, but you know, it's another day. There's got to be some great riding up there. I mean, what I did was very little, but it was beautiful. And I've got more coming. I mean, it's a long trail, and it does a lot of as it's heading south. It does a lot of east-west. So I don't know how many miles, but it's pretty long. Anyways, yeah, the last couple of days is just dumped on me. And so we got some left here. We'll see where I end up. Anyways, I just had to stop here because it is, yeah, my one and only cemetery in Colorado. I say I like this. This is an old one. It doesn't have a date. It's so old you can't tell. But I like how it's still mounted up. So, you know, they usually mount it up because it compresses. Obviously, you guys know that. Lots of air holes in here. Yeah. So they must have put extra dirt on this one. They must have put, like, you know, maybe 4 foot high, and now it's finally shrunk down to a foot. Well, I thought that was cool. It's not only the dates, you know, it's cool looking stuff. The fences are always cool. Nothing like the family plot. I like this white picket fence. Hello. I like it. I like it. I want one. I want a picket fence around my wooden plank in the ground. Well, this is somebody's house. I shouldn't make fun of it. Yeah. Must be related. Obviously. Oh, there's more outside. Well, look at that. Ooh. This looks like a grave that didn't get filled up all the way. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Look, there's a grave marker here. Now, those look freshly new. I mean, look at that nice stone on top. But why are they outside? They must be outcast. Oh, wait. There's a gate there. Maybe this is the overflow. I don't know. Another picket fence. Okay, we'll look some more. Now that one must have hurt. I mean, if the head is up here, yeah, or if the head's up here to the chest. If the head's up there, it's a lot worse than the chest. Sure did hurt when they pounded that one in there. Hey, a stick. Hey, isn't this great? You guys got to admit. Again, I mentioned this before. I bet you, oh wait a minute, it's this thing. Ooh. I bet you can go to a YouTube channel and there's probably guys like me and all they do is tour cemeteries, old ones. I bet you there is. Alright, I gotta get some of this gear off me. It's the last couple of hours, man, it really changed. And this is, you can see back in there, man, it was nasty. Oh, I hope I'm done with the rain. I mean, that rain that came down, man, that was just blinding. It was just coming down so hard. I don't like that. Maybe a Colorado BDR would be in my future. Or maybe my future's in there.
Well, yeah, somewhere, sometime. All right, see you guys later. Hey, just when I thought I was going to be free of it. I don't know if you could hear that. Okay, Colorado, you're not done with me yet. So anyways, where in the heck am I? Yeah, Lake City should be out here somewhere, which we will not go by Lake City, but we're kind of heading that way right now. And we're going to loop back down and catch, that's just the way it is. But, you don't want to get some riding in before I leave Colorado, so I don't want to stay on roads. I hate that. So, we'll just go for it and see where I end up. I'm going to get wet. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, it's okay. It's worth it. There it is again. Damn. Turn around. Alright, see ya.
Hey, I attempted to get back up there in the mountains again, and it rained hard. I turned around and went back to Sawachi, got myself a motel room and a dinner, and figured I'll just hit it again in the morning.
Your days are done, Wyatt. You're screwed.
Well, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm your huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo.
Come on, Johnny, you can take him.
Looked like somebody just walked over your grave.
Come on, Johnny. You can take him.
Fight's not with you, Holiday. I'll beg to differ, sir. We started a game we never got to finish. Play for blood, remember? I was just fooling about. I wasn't. And this time, it's legal. All right, Lunger. Let's do it. Say when. Come on. Come on. Oh, Johnny. Come on. You're no Daisy. You're no Daisy at all. Poor soul. You were just too high-strung.
Here we are. Yeah, Johnny Ringo's grave. Cool. Let's go check it out. Yeah, you know, everybody watches, you know, Wyatt Earp and, you know, all the famous gunfighters and, you know, but Johnny Ringo, he had his claim to fame, I guess. Famous, you know, no good murderer. So one thing while I'm here is I got to put my foot on Johnny's head. Unless that's his feet, I don't know. Anyways, he must have been a big guy. So apparently July 13th, 82, they found him shot. I don't know, maybe this is a tree here. He was leaned up against a tree with a bullet in his forehead. I gotta lean up against the tree. Maybe the farmer will take a shot at me. Oh, here we are. We are right here, exactly taking the moment. He was like sitting back here, probably daydreaming about something stupid. And somebody come up and shot him, right? Hey, was it Doc Holliday? I don't know. Hey, who knows?
Have you ever seen a motel room that has a wall dividing the beds? Pretty cool. Anyways, well, we don't even have to show that. 27th August. And we're going to leave. And I'll tell you the story of what happened. Can't forget the old Fig Newtons, my favorite breakfast. Even though I had some last night. And that. Pardon me, morning cough. Morning hack. Still have the, well, it's a cross between the pilot's voice and the froggy voice. Oh, we can't forget it. We can't forget. Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta always do this. Hit the light. Sound effects. The fan. Ready? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Okay. Sound effects off. Could have had guests like, yeah, could have rented out a room. Could have sub-rented. No. Okay. Leave the key here. I did eventually. What am I, like 10 weeks, 12 weeks, 10 weeks, 8 weeks into my ride? I finally bought instant coffee, but I can't pack it all, so I'm going to leave it there. I don't know if she takes the key up there. Sometimes I'll take a walk. Turn that off. And give you the story. So I'm in Gucci. I don't know the name. I'll put it up there. And this place is packed last night. I'm just gonna leave the key in the room. They had a wedding in town. I mean, a lot of people left, but I couldn't get in. And there's another motel in town about 3 miles out. I didn't even look at it. But she was so kind, they had a cancellation. So I happened to catch her walking down here, and she gave me this room. I'm going to leave that here. And you got to ask Dan, why did you get a room? And I'm going to get down to the gas station. It's about a block down, and sure, I got everything. I always go through this fear of losing something, forgetting something. And you know how many times I do that. I'll get down there at the gas station, get coffee, and I'll give you the story. This is the Big Valley Motel. Let's do a little walk around. Check this place out, man. You know, I got out of the motel right down the street here. And the Sinclair gas station is about a block down. The motel, and I went to the gas station, and it's closed. And I wanted coffee, so I come across this place. And it's a cool little coffee stop. So there's the bike, and there I am. And she was telling me about these little houses. This is Sawachi, Colorado. And just out of creativity, there's 30, this is number 36 of these fairy houses. They're spread all over town. You can get an official map. There you go, you can take a look. You can get an official map and you can go see them all. So we're going to ride around a little bit before I head out. So this is downtown Sawachi. I'll get it right. But I had pizza and a couple beers last night up here at the Village Plub. And that was really good. Place was packed. Yeah, you know, it's just a hole-in-the-wall place, but I found it interesting. I like the different kind of, oh, look at that building, man, that's nice. Quite a history up here, I'm sure. I couldn't tell you what it is. I could make up something cool if you want. But yeah, cool little town. Oh, I like that. Anyways, we're gonna go hit the trail, get going. I've screwed around long enough. This way. Now from here I gotta head. The voice is still acting up. You guys gotta keep watching though. Keep watching my videos and I will explain to you why my voice is acting up. So here's the deal. I got tired of riding in the rain and missing all the trails. Oh, I didn't miss all the trails, but you know, I've been rained on so much the last couple of days. Now we're not going to Gunnison, but we're going west. So let's go right here. Story time. Anyways, last night, you know, the thunder and lightning. I mean, I geared up to go through it, and I didn't do it. And I came back, and I figured, why not? I'll screw around here, get a motel room, and you know, whatever. And today it's supposed to clear out, but I'm looking over there now, and it's like, what the heck, you know? I think it's going to be fine. I see nothing on my app. Of course, how many times does that happen? I don't see no rain on my app, and then I ride right into rain. So, we'll stop up here. So, I was looking out here an hour ago, and it was like plastered, just dark clouds. It didn't look good at all. And I can see it's retreating now and things are looking better. So I think as I get out that direction, it's going to be just wondrous. I don't want to miss any more trails. I got quite a ways to go through Colorado yet. So I don't want to miss any. I want to enjoy this. And I don't know if we'll hit New Mexico today or not, but you know, man, I see a lot of motorcycle guys out here. Most of them are road bikes, probably 80%, but I see some off-road stuff, and you know, there's so many different trails. I don't know. You know, come on, thank Dad. What are you doing? Anyways, I'm going to come across. You can see my little triangle there. I'm going to come straight across towards Lake City. Lake City's at the end of that little black curly line there. But I'm going to be heading south, and actually, I come back on that road I guess the road I just turned off of. But that's way south. That's quite a way south. And then I'll cross that and head down through the mountains and cross into New Mexico. So I want to make sure I stay on this. I wanted so much to enjoy Colorado, and I just don't want to. I hate these roads, man. But let's do it, guys. I'm gonna check my oil real quick, and because I forgot to do it at the coffee place, but I got to keep an eye on my. So I'm running semi-synthetic now. I love it. I think I explained that. Man, the bike loves running in the higher elevation and cooler temperatures. This thing it sounds better now than it's ever sounded. You guys want to hang out and check the oil with me? I don't think I have anything to wipe the oil. Hey, look, I do. What's that doing in my pocket? How'd you get in there? I don't know if I should blow my nose or check my oil. Which one's... They're both going to look the same. Hey, maybe I had to plug you in. Turn it on. That's right. Power up, baby. Yep, she's going. This thing has been spectacular. Okay, you can see it's pretty clean. And I did have a change back in Wyoming with the tire. And she looks like she might be a hair down, but I am leaning way over to the left too. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay. Wasn't that fun, guys? Thanks for helping. You guys are always there when I need you. I'm gonna blow my nose on what's left. Okay. Right in front of the speaker. Why not? Hey, where else can you go? Watch videos and listen to me blow my nose right next to my microphone. Yeah, well, hey, you know, no false pretensions here. You get what you get. I am who I am. Tires, oh, beautiful. You're so pretty. My chain's looking good. Yeah. Front tire, doing wonderful. Kick the tire. I better go. All right, let's go see what we can get ourselves into here.
So next episode, we're going to take off and head towards Lake City. What a beautiful ride this was. I get pretty close to Lake City, but I do a cutoff here, and it actually puts me on a road, the 149. Yeah, didn't like that part of it, but and it kind of takes me back to, I believe it's South Fork, and then at South Fork, I just jogged down a little bit, and I caught the International Continental Divide Trail, which I don't have in blue, but it's labeled. And you can see where it cuts to the mountains here. Here's number 1 here. You can see the road. And this is a gorgeous ride. I mean, I really enjoyed this. Following the route, there's number 2. And this is one of the highlights of the trip for me. You see number 3 there. It kind of jogs around. And there's number 4. So it's quite a long route, but it's just beautiful. And end up number 5. We're continuing south, kind of southeast, cutting through these gorgeous mountains. We end up at this fishing ranch, Skyline Lodge, and I spent the night in an Airstream trailer, and it was pretty cool.